Welcome to All Ages Storytime. I'm Anne, and welcome to my home. I'm so glad you joined me today. Well, we've got a big and fun storytime planned today, so why don't we start by singing our opening song? Do you remember it? And do you remember the American Sign Language gestures that go along? I can review them. It starts with hello, friends, one friend, two friend, friends. It's time to say hello. Let's say that all together. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Hello. I have a lot of fun planned for us today. We're going to learn about shapes. But first, let's wake up our arms and our hands this afternoon, this morning, whenever you're watching. Do you know roly-poly? Can you show me your roly-polies? Roly-poly, roly-poly, up, 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 up. Roly-roly-poly, roly-roly-poly, down, 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 down. Roly-poly, roly-poly, out, 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 out. Roly-roly-poly, roly-roly-poly, in, 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 in. Roly-poly, roly-poly, fast, 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 fast. Roly-roly-poly, roly-roly-poly, slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow. Do you like that? I like it at the end when it goes fast. And that's a good way to remember your opposites. So I'm going to start by going over some shapes and see if you can find these shapes in your house, all right? So I'll start with a little song. Do you know what shape this is? Shape this is, shape this is. Do you know what shape this is, and do you have one too? If you have this shape, give it a shake, give it a shake, give it a shake. If you have it, give it a shake and shout hooray for squares. This is a square. It has 4 sides. Can you trace in the air even if you don't have a square in your house? It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides for a square. Do you know what shape this is? Shape this is, shape this is. Do you know what shape this is? And do you have one too? If you do, then give it a shake, give it a shake, give it a shake. If you do, then give it a shake and shout hooray for triangles. Ooh, I like triangles. They're one of my favorites. They have 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. So we have a red square and a green triangle. I have some triangles behind me as well. And a big rectangle. But we haven't talked about a rectangle yet. Do you know what shape this is? Shape this is, shape this is. Do you know what shape this is, and do you have one too? If you do, then give it a shake, give it a shake, give it a shake. If you do, then give it a shake and shout hooray for circles. What do you notice is different about circles than the rest of these shapes? It's round. You can trace your finger around it. It's all round. And these all have points and sides. Do you like that? Do you have any circles, triangles, or squares around your room right now that you're sitting in? Can you look around? Do I have any other circles in my room that you can see? Do you see one? I see one. And it's also orange. Yes. All right. Well, let's read a book about shapes, shall we? Today I'm going to be reading City Shapes by Diana Murray and illustrated by Brian Collier, and it's brought to us by Hachette Publishing. I love the illustrations in this book. A pigeon takes flight through the very bright cityscape, exploring the scenery, shape after shape. The city is bursting with shapes of each kind, and if you look closely, who knows what you'll find? See the pigeon and the city that the pigeon is flying over? What shapes will you be seeing? A truck rumbling by to deliver the mail, a silvery cart with hot pretzels for sale, and stacks of brown packages hauled up the stairs. You see the packages, the brown boxes, they look like squares. And look at this interesting shape right here. I don't know what shape you would call that pretzel, but it has round shapes in the middle. And what's round? Circles. Some shapes in the city are on the go squares. Do you see the little girl in the middle right here? Oh, right there. And all the pretty squares around her, all the colors. I see blue, I see red, I see purple. What is your favorite color? A skyscraper covered in the shimmering glass, a long metal bench near a green patch of grass, and a table with glittery scarves and gold bangles. These scarves are really beautiful. What colors do you see over here? Sorry about that. I see purple, green, blue, yellow, and the bangles are right here. What shapes do you see in there? Are they round? Are they kind of like circles? Maybe ovals? That's a different kind of circle. It's a longer, drawn out, stretched out circle. Some shapes in the city are dazzling rectangles. Look at this illustration. Look at how tall the buildings are. And the rectangles at the bottom, you've got a yellow rectangle and an orange rectangle. And you can tell they're rectangles because they look like squares with 4 sides, but they have longer sides and shorter sides. Can you trace a rectangle with me with your finger? The seaport with all of its flowing white sails, and there in the market the pointy fish tails and colorful flags on a banner that dangles. What shapes do you see? Do you see triangles and rectangles? I see rectangles in the flags. Look at all the different flags of the different countries. And then I see some triangles. They have the 3 sides. And I see green, pink, white, and red. And where's that fish? Right here. Some shapes in the city are gleaming triangles. We just saw some triangles, and now I see them right there. You see the kids looking. What colors do you see? Do you see green, pink, yellow, white, blue? What's your favorite color? Mine's green. Some shapes in the city are circles so round. Can you trace a circle with me? Can you trace a circle of one of the bubbles you see? Here, let's do this one. Trace it around. And what is she looking through? She has a kaleidoscope, it looks like. Have you ever looked through one of those? And you look through the eye hole and it's really colorful. It makes lots of different shapes. The stage in the park where the instruments sing. Some shapes in the city are ovals that swing. I talked about ovals earlier, how they're like circles because they're round. You don't have any pointy sides. They look like a circle that's been stretched out. And look at them playing the trombone, the guitar, and the fans. I'd like to go to a concert. And nearby the kites seem to dance in the sky. Some shapes in the city are diamonds that fly. Have you ever flown a kite? We call that a diamond shape. Right there, that's a blue diamond, green, yellow, pink. You see how they have 1, 2, 3, 4 points. The pigeon flies back through the night cityscape as city lights sparkle, shape after shape. But her heart starts to ache for the shape that she loves best, the shape that is home. Do you see the little girl looking through a magnifying, almost like a binocular? She's looking at the pigeon in the sky. A warm circle nest, where the whirring and beeping of cars rushing by helps her fall fast asleep like a sweet lullaby. Do you see the nest? And it looks like a circle. And the pigeon looks like it's had a long day. And here we have our little girl looking at her. Do you see shapes around you? Have you ever gone around your neighborhood and pointed out shapes? Parents, that's a good way to get your little one to start noticing shapes and also later letter recognition, because shapes are so similar to the shapes of letters. And tracing letters and also using anything like a pencil or a crayon to start tracing letters gets the little fingers ready for holding pencils and for also writing in the future. Okay, I have another song about shapes. Are you ready to hear it? It goes like this. I'm a circle, I go round and round. I'm a circle, I go round and round. I'm a circle, I go round and round. Round and round, I'm a circle. A circle. All right, what other shapes can we think of? I'm a triangle, I have 3 sides. I'm a triangle, I have 3 sides. I'm a triangle, I have 3 sides. 1, 2, 3, I'm a triangle. Remember our triangle? 1, 2, 3. Kind of looks like an A, like the letter A. What's another letter or another shape? I'm a square. I have 4 sides. I'm a square. I have 4 sides. I'm a square. I have 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a square. Do you have a square in your house? Sides like this that are all the same size. That's what makes it a square and not a rectangle. M's kind of look like a square. You can trace an M inside of a square. All right, we have time for one more song before our goodbye song. And since this is one of my last all ages story times for a while, you know I'm going to make you do my favorite song, Ram Sam Sam. It's goofy, it's silly, but it rhymes and it gets you used to hearing the sounds of words. So are you ready? I'll go through it once slow. I hope you're standing up at home, and then we'll go through it fast, okay? Ram, Sam, Sam, Ram, Sam, Sam, Gooly, 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 Ram, Sam, Sam, Ram, Sam, Sam, Ram, Sam, Sam, Gooly, 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 Ram, Sam, Sam, Rafi, Rafi. Oh, gooly, 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 Ram, Sam, Sam, Rafi, Rafi, gooly, 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 Ram, Sam, Sam. Are you all warmed up? Are you feeling goofy? You want to do it fast? Yeah, I want to do it fast. Okay, deep breath in, out. Okay, standing up, you ready? Ram, Sam, Sam, Ram, Sam, Sam, Gooly, 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 Ram, Sam, Sam, Ram, Sam, Sam, Ram, Sam, Sam, Gooly, 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 Ram, Sam, Sam, Rafi, Rafi, Gooly, 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 Ram, Sam, Sam, Rafi, Rafi, Gooly, 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 Ram, Sam, Sam. Yay! Thank you. I hope that becomes your favorite song too, and you can sing it anytime. Okay, well, it's been so much fun with you all today learning about shapes and the shapes of letters. I hope you walk around and point out shapes throughout your day in your house, if you're outside at the park. There's lots of shapes you'll notice everywhere, all sorts of them. Okay, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, wave bye-bye, bye-bye. If you're happy and you know it, wave bye-bye, bye-bye. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, wave bye-bye, bye-bye. It was so good to see you. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.